welcome back. If this is your first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. Now, this is one for the A-level students. If you're doing A-levels and you would like to have some refreshing expressions that are both colloquial and just different from what you've been seeing in class, this video is for you. Okay, so we tend to be quite formal when we're learning Spanish, which it happens, you know, you have to learn the language correctly. But we know that in real life, people don't always speak like the books. They don't. So when you're watching your series, or even when you go to Spain or you visit another Spanish-speaking country, you will notice that they're using expressions that are very colloquial. That is all good. And you need to get on board and start to learn these expressions as well. So you're not sort of like, what they're talking? Are they talking Chinese? What's that? So this is why I do this, okay? So these are expressions that are very common, mostly among younger people, people your age, and a lot of people my age too. So get your pens, as this is going to be very useful, especially when you're having a conversation with your partner in a speaking setting. You might need to express yourself in a less formal way, and so I'm just preparing you, okay? These are expressions that are used every day, so equip yourself with them and you'll be fine. You'll be ready when you hear them. Okay, so don't write these. Again, do not write these expressions. They're for speaking. Speaking expressions, that's what they are. Okay, the first one, I'm not sure they use this expression in all Spanish-speaking countries, but definitely it's very used in Spain, all over Spain rather, and it is pasarse tres pueblos. Do you know, I had to ask my workmate the other day because she said siete pueblos and I was like, siete, isn't it tres? And they had a whole discussion amongst all of them about whether it was 3 or 4 or 7. As far as I'm concerned, it's 3 because 3 is the one I've heard the most, okay? Pasarse tres pueblos. Literally, if you translate it, you would get to pass 3 villages. What does it mean? It's expressing that something has been exaggerated. It's an exaggeration of something. So, for example, if it's my birthday and you come around and you buy me a Ferrari, you buy me a diamond ring, a coat, a flat. It's like, so much. This is an exaggeration. It's just my birthday. Come on. You're just a friend. Why have you spent millions on me? I would say, te has pasado tres pueblos. Okay, you've done way too much. This is too much. Okay, so we would say for pasarse tres pueblos is like you've gone too far. Okay, to go too far. Go too far. Okay, te has pasado tres pueblos con estos regalos. Okay, you've gone way too far with all these presents. I love this expression. Let me know if you've ever heard it and use it, because I think it's fun. It's fun and it's very popular, so it had to be #1 on the list. Okay, the next one is liarla. You might have seen this because if you follow me on Instagram, I did put up an explanation of this word a couple of weeks ago. Liarla is when you create a massive problem, or just a problem. Ah, la has liado otra vez, okay? You've done it again. What you've done here, you know, is very typical of you. La has liado otra vez, okay? So, yes, to create a problem. So we would say you've caused a mess, or you've messed up, okay? We would say to cause a stir, okay? You stirred it all up, okay? You've made a mess of something. So, la has liado, oof, you've messed up there. La has liado, pero bien, okay? You've messed up here. Big time. La has liado, okay? So this one I feel as though you should know because you will hear it quite often also, okay? To mess up. Yeah, to mess up. Okay, you've caused a stir. Okay, right. You might have also seen this other one because I sometimes do word of the day, and this has definitely been on my list of word of the day that I've done on other platforms. So, por la cara, because of your face, por la cara, it expresses that something has been done free, okay? So for no apparent reason, or just free. Hacer algo por la cara, okay? So for example, I might say, pues me han dado 2 entradas por la cara, okay? So they've given me 2 tickets for free, por la cara, okay? For free. I love that. Why? Well, maybe because you just have a beautiful face, or your face is pleasant. So, te dan algo, o hacen algo, por la cara. They're so inventive, aren't they, the Spaniards? I love it. Right, next one. That I use this quite a lot, okay? Tiene pinta de ser, okay? Tiene pinta de ser, you know this, but you perhaps you've seen this in the synonym of parece, okay? Parece, something seems like something else. It seems, okay? So you might say, tiene pinta de ser muy rico, okay? It looks really delicious. Or tiene pinta de ser muy caro. It looks really expensive. Ah, tu vestido nuevo tiene pinta de ser muy caro. Okay, so your new dress looks really expensive. So, tiene pinta de ser is just saying it looks, okay? Or it seems. Tiene pinta. I feel as though pinta is a word that's used quite a lot, because another one is if someone says tiene mala pinta, so it doesn't look good at all. Tiene mala pinta esto, eh? This doesn't look good at all. Tiene mala pinta. It doesn't look good. Maybe you fell yesterday and you cut your leg and you didn't go to the hospital, and then you show it to me today and I say, oof, tiene mala pinta. It doesn't look good. You should have gone and got it checked out. Tiene mala pinta. It doesn't look good. Okay? Or, to the contrary, you might say, tiene buena pinta. Okay? So, buena pinta is it looks really good. Oh, what's that you're eating? Tiene buena pinta. What's that you're eating? It looks really good. Okay? Tiene muy buena pinta. Okay? So it's when something looks good. Like maybe you're reading a book and I say, oh, what's that book about? Tiene buena pinta. Okay? So what's that book about? It looks really good. Use pinta. Love it. Okay, moving on. Cookie. I have a girl in my class that uses this word every single day. She's like, oh, okay, cookie. Okay, cookie is another word to say something is mono, something is cute. Ah, que vestido tan cookie. What a cute dress. So instead of mono, which we've seen, which is also quite colloquial, cookie could be replaced. Cookie can replace this word, cookie. I like it. So cute. Okay, tiene pinta de ser was it looks, or seems, okay? Okay, looks or seems. Pinta and cookie is cute. Oh, mono, ah, que mono. Okay, that's so cute. Que casa tan cookie. Such a cute house. Okay, right. Next. You should have seen this one as well, because this is not the first time I'm giving you this one. Meter la pata. Meter la pata. Does anybody know what that one is? Ah, me he metido la pata. Meter la pata is when you make a mistake, okay? You did something that you weren't supposed to do. Ah, me he metido la pata otra vez. I made a mistake again, okay? Me he metido la pata. Lo siento, no quería decir eso. Es que me he metido la pata otra vez. Okay? Me he metido la pata. I made a mistake. I put my foot in my mouth. Okay? Meter la pata is to make a mistake. Okay? I made a mistake. I'm sorry. He metido la pata. Okay? Okay? Meter la pata. Okay. Next one. Never do this. Ever. But I put it on the list only because in conversation it came up and I was quite surprised. I was like, what does that mean? And they literally had to explain to me what this is. I'm not even quite sure we have an expression for this in English. Hacer un sinpa. Un sinpa is short for sin pagar. So it's when you go out to a restaurant or a bar or to somewhere and you leg it and you don't pay. So you leave the place without paying. Horrible. I remember when I was at university, I worked in a restaurant called Cafe Rouge and a group of people did that one day. They came in, they ate and then legged it as quickly as they could because the restaurant was very busy. They just took off without paying. I think that's what we would say, to take off without paying. Okay? Hacer un sinpa. So to take off without paying. I didn't think we have another expression. Never do this, guys. No hagáis esto nunca. Hacer un sinpa es, vamos, no se hace. No se hace. Okay? But I thought it was interesting just because I think it's good to understand what people are saying. I'm not necessarily saying that you need to use this one, and definitely 100% don't do this. No hagas un sinpa en tu vida, okay? Don't do it, it's just awful, it's awful. All right, okay. Ser un tapón. Ser un tapón, to be un tapón. A tapón is actually a lid or the top for something. Yeah, like a lid from a bottle, el tapón, that you used to cover something, the top, the lid. Yeah, something that's small. Okay, so when you say soy un tapón, for example, you're saying that you're really short. Or es un tapón, it means that the person is really short in stature, not very tall. So to be short. Okay? Este es mi hermano, es un tapón. So this is my brother, he's really, really short. He's this short. Ser un tapón. Okay? Right. I am not equipping you with things to be using as insults, okay? I'm just teaching you things that I hear often, okay? Because this is a channel of enlightenment, and everything I hear, I share with you. With all the goodness of my heart, I share with you. Not to be used as a weapon. Right, okay. Next, ser un crack. Very common also. Ser un crack, okay? That actually looks a bit dodgy, crack, okay? But if somebody says, oh, es que eres un crack, they're saying something really positive about you. They're saying that you're amazing. You're amazing at what you do, or you're an amazing person. You have certain skills, okay? You're just marvelous, you're magnificent, you're great. Eres un crack, okay? You're marvelous, you're great. You're great. Okay? So, you're great. Es que tu padre es un crack. Mira lo que me ha construido. Me ha construido una casita de muñecas que es super chula. Okay? Look what your dad just did. He's amazing. He made a dollhouse for me and it's just amazing. Okay? He es un crack. Okay? He's amazing. Usain Bolt es un crack. Okay? Usain Bolt is brilliant. Yeah, he's amazing at what he does. Okay, right. And the last one is tener un cacao mental. Word for word, to have a cocoa a mental cocoa. So cacao, it's like chocolate, isn't it? Cacao, cocoa. To have a mental cocoa, what does that mean? Okay? It just shows that you are confused, okay? Hoy en el examen, no sé qué me pasó, es que tuve un cacao mental. So it's just to have a mental fog, okay? Just mental confusion. Yeah, confusion, mental fog. Mental fog with the O. So where you're unable to think clearly. Tener un cacao mental. Love that. Okay? Employ these when you're in the right situation. If you're having a conversation with someone about a topic that's quite informal, or your teachers explain to you that you're in an informal setting, by all means, use some of these expressions. Use the ones you're comfortable using, because if you're anything like me, there are some expressions that I just feel as though are so cultural that I don't feel comfortable using them, because I feel as though they're so regional and it's a part of a person's cultural identity. So I don't use certain expressions because I wasn't brought up in Spain. But others, they're so common that I only use them because they're funny and they're so widely used, and they make you sound a lot more natural and Spanish sounding. So use these, and when you hear them, you will know what they mean. There you go. Pasarse 3 pueblos, liarla, hacer algo por la cara, tiene pinta de ser, cookie, meter la pata, hacer un simpa, ser un tapón, ser un gra, tener un cacao mental. That's your list for today. Guys, with that, I'm going to leave you. But please, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, please do that down below. And I will see you in the next video. Adios. Bye, guys.